All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Agrarian Skies, where we might take a little bit of a break from all this and all this. It's still going. The problem is, I put a diamond hammer in here. It broke. I made another one. It broke. I guess I was looking at barrels. So that's a problem. This is also out of power, but there's still some in here. I don't really know what's happening there. Anyways, diamond hammers are probably not worth it. We're not gaining too many diamonds when we have to use two every once in a while. I need some way of automatically making hammers, or just make them in bulk, stick it in a barrel, and then pump it in, which I can do just fine. But for right now, I need to work on the food situation. Basically, carrots suck. Bread, better. Still kind of sucks. I also take a look at this. You put leaves in the top, and I guess I don't have any leaves. You just get dirt. It's easy. That might be part of the food situation, because we're gonna look at getting animals. I also made like a golden bag of holding. It's so easy because I just kept running out of inventory space. It's like wool, gold, chest, easiest day of my life. And look at how much space we have that I'm not using. And I've been farming plastic and a whole bunch of other stuff, just keeping things going in here for a couple hours, honestly, while I was just doing stuff. So yeah, we'll work on food. We also want to work on upgrading tools, and I guess we'll do that first. So to make metal tools, you need the mold, which we found out we did make a pickaxe mold and just never used it. I'm going to make an axe one here too. I've already loaded it up with some aluminum brass and some Invar. Now, pretty much, I guess Invar is kind of our best bet for now. Like we could use iron. We could use what else do we have in here, right? And I guess this is also how much I have. Like we could bronze, probably just worse than iron. We're just gonna do Invar. We'll upgrade it to something eventually, but wood is essentially unacceptable. Can I not make Invar tools? Does that not exist? Okay, well, we're not going to be doing that. I guess we're going to just be making iron. I didn't bother looking at materials in U, which I guess I should have. Or even version 2. What do we... you can't click the chapters, dude. Oh, I'm already here. Okay. Basically, wood, we can't use stone. Iron, flint, cactus, the normal stuff. Alumite, which is... I don't even remember what that is. Netherrack is pretty quick. We just don't have it right now. Slime. Cobalt, Ardite, Manulin. Nether stuff, we need soul sand for that. I guess steel is a thing. We need that whole whatever, the steel works. What is alumite? It's like aluminum, iron, obsidian. I guess we're just gonna make iron tools for now. Let's see. I'm just gonna flip these around and ignore the Invar in there for a little bit. Okay, I thought that wasn't working and I was gonna freak out, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and put the ingot cast back and then just turn this thing on. We have our heads here. We'll throw them on because we can just do that. And that should... I think it needs to be fully repaired. I guess I did the pickaxe already, but... There we go. That should help with speed issues, especially... Oh my god, it's so much faster. Oh my god. I've chopped down like 15 of these trees by hand. And then I guess we can just do this to get our one sapling back. I just need one. There we go. Throw it down. Anyways, food. Let's take a look. Our quest book here. I guess I've done this again. I don't even know if I'm killing zombies, and it might just be progressing, to be honest with you, like every 4 days, like it says. I'm not even gonna bother with making the heart. We have like 7 lives, whatever. I'm not gonna lose them all at once. cut to the part in 10 episodes where I somehow die 15 times in a row. We can make a pulverizer. We can make a packager. We can totally do that. I'm gonna go look over here. So basically, a huge solution right now is just the juicer. I think this turns our carrots from one half a thing into a full thing and probably more saturation. And I believe you can just drink them even when you're full for saturation. So let's take a look at how to make those. I believe I'm going to need some normal stone, which is over here. And we'll look up the juicer. Easiest day of my life. It's a stone pressure plate and a piece of stone. There was also the bakeware, which I believe, what is that for? Yeah, kind of just baking things. That's kind of our baking dish. That makes total sense. No, what's the last guy? The mixing bowl. Stick, some wood, easy enough. Basically a bowl with a mixer in the middle of it, except it's not actually visible on the thing. You get some iron. We have to juice something. Let's juice an apple. I think it was just one, but you just throw it in, and there we go. That should be. It doesn't use the juicer either. I just threw it on the ground. Perfect. One of those. We get some rewards. Iron would have been nice if I had done this a while ago. I didn't. 16 pomegranate saplings from Pam's Harvest Crest. Interesting. We might want to throw that down somewhere because then we can just juice the pomegranates. And the way those fruit trees work is they kind of regrow just the fruit. You don't have to chop the tree or anything. I have so much dirt. That's like the worst place to put it. We'll put it over here because we don't need to chop the tree, right? It doesn't matter if the leaves are... Kind of matter if the leaves are overhanging something, but we can figure that out. Maybe we'll see that grow soon, but I'm going to ignore it for now. And then we can kind of just put these away. It's really all I wanted. You want me to make a cutting board, skillet, mortar and pestle, pot? I'm going to skip those for now. I'm okay with just the juicer. Because check this out. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to juice my carrots. And then there we go. We've doubled our food. And it should really... Let's fill up here. I just want to check. Can I keep doing it? I sure can. If you've ever seen like the yellow highlights over the food bar and other mods, that's the saturation. It's increasing that. So our food will last longer. And I think the well-fed buff also makes it last longer. And I think this is stacking it up. At 545, this should go to like 6 something. There we go. I couldn't tell if I drank 1 or 2 just now. It was buggy. But there we go. That's kind of all I wanted to do. Thanks for what? No. Let's make a bridge off into nowhere. We're going to put some animals down. Or at least try to get some animals. So really, make some of these. I'm going to want some fences to fence in our kind of grass area. How the hell do you make a fence? This is one thing I never remember. It's just sticks. It's a fence gate that I don't remember. I think I do it backwards a lot. Pretty sure the fence recipe hasn't changed. Maybe it did. Probably some more. Do I have more wood that I've kind of just shoved somewhere? Is that actually... I think that's actually it. Okay. I haven't been chopping down the normal trees too much, as you can tell. But we'll make some more fences. Yeah, that's enough. And then we'll probably just build out with more cobblestone, because it's very full. Like I was saying earlier, diamond hammer, don't really need it. We don't need the speed. It sifts so slowly that I think a stone hammer would be fine. And we can make, essentially, infinite stone hammers, right? We don't... I couldn't find like an auto crafter of like any kind. So I think we're just gonna have to wait for applied energistics. Let me move my hand on the shift button. We'll just have to wait for applied energistics to auto craft. So That's what I was thinking, is we'll just make a barrel full of stone hammers. And then we can pump those into several, like, autonomous activators for the sand and the dust. So that kind of everything's happy. This book should tell me... One of these tell me how to make, like, a passive mob farm. Tells me how far away it needs to be. I'm pretty sure it's up here, right? It's something related to the mobs, I thought. There we go. 30 blocks away. 24 to 30 blocks away. That's such a number. And then a mob spawner 24 blocks away. Okay, so we'll try... We can get the coordinates here. So basically where I would be standing is somewhere like right here, especially when I AFK. I just sit like right here. Middle of this very strange cross from the cobblestone generator. And then let's see, we're moving negative, whatever the second one is, Z. That's 72. That's 20. That's about it. So I'm going to throw it down here, honestly. And you know what's weird? We're making mossy cobblestone over here. I think it's just because water is touching cobblestone and it gets mossy. What's doing that? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, what are we making here? We're making like a 9. We'll make a 9 by 9. Does it tell me? It said at least 6 by 6. We, I think, have around 81 blocks, so let's just do it. It's not that hard to get more. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just making sure I was counting right. 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That lines up. Perfect. For some reason, my fingers aren't doing great on the shift key today. I should... No, right. I have a mouse button bound to shift. I haven't used that a single time this whole series. That'll save me, but look at how much faster I'm going. So I don't have to like do the weird pinky shift thing. I am holding the mouse pretty weird, but I'm literally 2 off. Okay, hang on. Light it up, and then we need to bring grass over here. Let me make sure that we hit F7. There we go. It turns off when you leave the game, which is unfortunate. Juice, honestly, it didn't last as long as I thought it would. Oh, we have more. It's still going. Oh, there were leaves in the hopper. Okay, sick. I didn't even notice. So we'll do that, and I guess we're turning right around because we need grass seeds, which I'm pretty sure are either in here. Let me just double check. There's one. I'm pretty sure I have one more in the other chest, so I'm going to put this like relatively in the corner, which maybe makes sense, maybe doesn't. Okay, at least I have one more. Otherwise, that would have just been stupid. I'm going to put it a little closer to the center, like there. How's that look? This is a biome change, huh? This is desert. This is ocean. And there's a little river in between? Oh, no. Was jungle, desert, river? What the hell? Forest over here for like a block? I don't know what's going on. Can mobs spawn in desert grass? Like passive ones? I have no idea. We're gonna let them do their thing eventually, though. We'll fence it in. And I guess we should make a fence gate for the middle, huh? Okay, let me do that real quick. Let's see if I remember what it looked like. I think I'm gonna need one more stick. How do I always have a weird amount of sticks? Didn't I make fences which are 6? How did I end up with an odd number of sticks? There we go. A fence gate. Look, back in my day, we didn't have fence gates, okay? You just broke the damn fence. Okay. Mob farm. Oh my god, I'm so... I do need better food. It'll come in time. We'll play with that soon. Oh my god, this axe is so nice, dude. Using wood tools this whole time. Okay, and a diamond hammer. Anyways, that's really it for over here. The mossy cobble is spreading. It was just these two earlier today, and now it's 4. Not any of the ones under though. Maybe some like down here. No? Okay. Just checking. We could expand the hostile mob farm. I don't really want to. There's better ways to do it even than like the big tower they fall down. Right? We have spikes, which this is extra utility, so let's read the description. Rare items with no XP, but there's also, I think it's the grinder from Mine Factory. Judging by the sword, yes, this isn't like a pulverizer or something. I think that'll just kill mobs at the cost of power, and it's like fairly easy. We just need to get like the power situation figured out, which means we need to come back over here for a little bit. We do have a bunch of diamonds, so I think it is... let's get our barrel meta figured out. Our stone hammer barrel. I wish I could like uncraft these fences. I kind of don't need those. Let's go ahead and put this away. I'll put away the juicer for now. Don't need the hammer. Don't need the bucket. Don't really need these. I don't really need all this stone either. I'll start smelting up the rubber. But let's grab the slime tree too. I don't think the axe makes this any faster because they're not like, it's not wood. Oh, but it does make the leaves way faster. There we go. Come on. No, you want to give me a sapling? I can just go inside. Oh, there it is. Nice. Nothing else on the ground. Okay. Basically, barrel. And I think I remember how to make one of these, although I do have slabs over here. What is it? Chest, slab, logs, which hopefully I can use rubber wood. Nope. Those are really only good for like charcoal, or I guess jungle wood. Well, I guess jungle wood turns into sticks, and we need a bunch of sticks. And I need all that cobble back. What we'll probably do... I'm just going to take this. Come over here. Place down a barrel. We can make plenty of pneumatic servos now. So we can stop doing what we've been doing. I'm going to set input back, and then just barrel. Can I make this face up? No. It's also very quiet over here, but that's okay. I guess we'll face this way. And then I'm gonna expand it just a little bit so I don't worry about falling off. We'll get flight soon enough, don't worry. But maybe we'll just leave this one here. Yeah, I'll make a second one. We'll take the other one back inside or whatever. So I always have this here. And let's go this. Nope, that's not the right shape. This, and then there we go. Stick them in. Should hold 64. We can make a better barrel at some point, or a barrel upgrade. For right now, this is fine. Don't want to waste all my wood on these, but whatever. Okay, 55. That seems good enough. And ta-da! And then let's grab an item duct, which should be in here. We'll grab some pneumatic servos. We'll actually just grab a bunch. And we need a redstone for those, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. Less quiet over here. Miracles. I'm just going to throw these off the map. I could probably compost them, which would be smart. Now that I think about it. There's a slimy sapling there too. Pick those up. Small rarity. You don't always drop one. Okay. Pneumatic servo. Probably need that iron back. And maybe all of this. And I think we have more iron here. Because I'll just make a few. Because, yeah, we'll probably need them. And there we go. We can stop messing with the lever. And I'm pretty sure this lets us, like, filter and stuff as well. Don't get hit by that. Pneumatic servo has been installed. Yeah, we right-click, and then we can set the redstone and the filters. So that's fine. There we go. Hammer in, and then we're going to place... How do we want to do this? I guess we're going to go this way. And this will be a gravel to sand, sand to dust. And I guess what we'll do... I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe we just do that. And then I'm pretty sure if I put a servo in here, which we can do, and then rip out the lever, is set this to always, and then I can't set you to round robin mode. You're just going to put stuff where you want to. But we can do filters on this and say, actually, no, this is going to go into the block placers, not the autonomous activators. And what we'll probably do is kind of move this over here, and then we can do that. So let's figure that out in a second. What I am going to need is at least 2 more autonomous activators. Technically 4. I guess we'll just make 4. So it's going to be 8 of these. 8 of these. I'm going to need some cobble for the pistons. And that should be fine. Autonomous activator. Didn't think that was going to work, but you had to try. This version doesn't like highlight what you're missing. I need 1 more for sure. I don't know why I did that. 4 pistons. Oh, that's right. This will just show you the pattern. If you click, if you shift click, which I've been doing instinctively, you get the auto place thing, but it won't partially place either. But that should do it. And then what we'll do, I have my sticks to fill up the autonomous activator with crap. So we'll place 1 here. Place 1 here. And then, oh god, oh god, oh god, it's going to fill up. I don't know why it hasn't already. Maybe it hasn't realized that... oh, because I haven't told it to insert. I've told it to output. Which I don't even know how these output anything. How do you, I don't know. I guess it could just suck out like a nearly broken hammer or something with a filter. Anyways, okay. Let's go left click. Let's go left click. Will you actually hurt me? You sure will. But now we need 2 block placers. And also these on right click mode. You'll get items in a few. Actually, it's not that bad if you're both input right now. You'll just get gravel, but that means we get 3 times the amount of gravel for a little bit. But anyways, let's see. Block placer. I don't remember you as much. We need 3 of these. I need more gold. I made it in advance at least. We're not cutting the episode every 5 seconds when I run out of something. I did work. And then a bunch of dispensers. I'm going to need more string. Okay, we're going to have to cut the episode. In a second, let me find my silkworms. And we'll kind of just throw this out here. That's really still our only way to get string, except spiders. We have 1. Because I guess a spider spawned in here. I don't think it's very likely. I don't remember seeing any. So, there you go. I'm also going to need more food. Maybe I made the food problem worse. Somehow it feels like it's running out faster. Which shouldn't be possible. I don't think. Unless these give absolutely no saturation. And I've been tricked. But even then, the well-fed buff should be going crazy. Anyways. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of string. Maybe I can use a partial bow. I'm going to need more wood, too. Yeah. Yeah, this... I forgot this took 3 dispensers each. Let me see if I can use, like, a partially broken bow. What does that take? Just a bunch of cobblestone for a dispenser, right? Okay, maybe it just doesn't know what to do with... Right. I think we did this before, and it just didn't work. It needs to be a full bow. That's a dropper, don't worry. Make one more full bow. So this looks messed up, dude. I don't know why I did that. The recipe was already there. I'm just a fool. I'm trying it again, I guess. There we go. 3 dispensers. The machine frame. That should be good. We're going to need 2 block placers only, right? So we need just a little bit more string. It's fine. But this one, and I'm going to move this one out of the way. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. It's going to start just trying to dump it's going to dump cobblestone into these. Where did it go? There it is, and the block placer. Does it go first? It must go... The first thing it finds, it tries to put stuff in. If there's no filters or anything. Speaking of filters, let's go ahead and set them over here if I get some more servos. Did I use them all already? I guess I did. I thought I made a few. Okay. I need at least, like, 5. Maybe not. I'm just guessing. Okay, filter here. Filter here. Filter here. Empty hand. Empty hand. Let's go gravel. Do I have any of the others? We can make some real quick. Okay. Sand. Dust. I don't know what I'm doing apparently. There we go. Put that back. Only sand in this one. And only dust in this one. That should work great. We also probably want like a... We want like a chest in between these. Or even 3 barrels. What the hell? You can dense vacuum. Oh, does that pull stuff towards it? But not like out of the world. I'm pretty sure. How do I... Maybe I just want to move this. So stuff is going to come out right here. Yeah, this is a fine place for it, but... Let's do that. Go out the top. Then get me 3 barrels. Which is going to be more wood than I have. Let's just use a chest for now. Maybe 3 chests. Well, we can use 3 chests in the crafting of 3 barrels, so we're not actually just wasting wood for no reason. But then let's go here. Here. No, actually, just like this. Right, these will be barrels in a minute. I can't actually place chests next to each other in this version. So I guess we're just going 2. But then this, and this get a servo. This, I guess, also needs one. Because I can't really put a lever next to it without doing some weird crap, so... There we go. We don't need to filter the input on the barrels, because they can only accept one thing. Technically, right now, they won't, but that's fine. And then output, output all the time. And then if we stick a dust in here, stick a sand in here. I broke your block placer. Oh, crap. Where am I going to put the block placers? I can put them on top. Technically, that's fine. I don't see why I couldn't. Ow. I think that one hit me with the hammer, so it actually, like, hurt. We're going to need water in order to do this. We're going to need to go down a level. Hang on. This is getting crazy. I guess I never actually picked it up. Okay. That would have killed me. I'll just take it from here, actually. You're actually placed, right? Okay. It's really there. And then you can't place under you. Ouch. Stop, stop, stop. Where is it going? How did you get in here? Are you whitelisted for... No, no, no. There we go. Where did it go? I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. Okay. I have one block placer. Where's the other one? I guess there. Okay, okay, okay. This needs to move one block over. Which is incredibly unfortunate, but it is my mistake. This works on chest 2. I don't think I've actually shown that off, but it does. Break you. Don't hit me. Okay. Block placer. Block placer. Block placer. We go hopper on top. Output out the other opposite side of this, because I can never tell which way this stupid thing is facing. And then I guess, wait, you're actually fine where you were? Or did I move these 2 blocks over? Anyways. You're going to rotate. Place this way, place this way. I do actually need access to the top of this, because one needs to be power. One can be items. I guess... This is silly. I'm breaking my brain trying to do this. The first one's going to be cobblestone. That works off of this line, right? That's the point of this line. Which I guess I'm actually just going to move this one back into being cobblestone or whatever happened here. Power can go in the bottom. We'll make some leadstone energy conduits or whatever. That water can't stay there. There's a pipe in the way. Okay. This is working because you have stored power. You were the one that had stored power. Great. So I guess the vacuum hopper goes here. Don't spit me off the map, dude. That's what I was worried about this whole damn time. Okay, let's give this a little expansion. Thermal expansion, if you will. Okay. So we're making gravel. We need to put the gravel somewhere. Is it based on what you're looking at? How you're looking at it? I guess it is. Maybe I'm stupid. And I guess we're going to send it straight into the placers instead of the barrels. And then we push it into the barrels. Which maybe this should be one over just so it looks less stupid. That's not going to... Is this going to crash the game? Okay. Just checking. So there we go. There we go. And then perfect. I have a perfect amount for right now. We're going to need more of these in a second. Okay. So basically, you get a servo to output whatever you have, which can either anything that's dropped here, which is dust, sand, gravel. You need one to only accept cobblestone. You need one to only accept this out of here, by the way. You need one to only accept, I think, is it still getting some? Yeah. I guess this is fine, actually. Whatever. You're only going to accept gravel. Because it's going to output from here with... hang on, I gotta flip it. There we go. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Why isn't it working? Probably because I wasn't there in time. It's picking up wood. Oh, because I blacklisted it. I hate everything. Okay, should be good now. I'm gonna throw some gravel. There's already some in the loop or whatever. Oh my god, the cobblestone's just ending up here. Kill it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get some wood. I'm gonna get the barrels. Oh my god, our grass is fine. There's only one question, which can animals spawn in ocean, river, or desert? 3 things not known for having animals. I guess we'll find out. But let me grab some wood. Let me make the barrels. Get the last block placer. I'll figure it out. All right, we have the last block placer. We also have the barrels in place. I'm just out of redstone, which is a problem for making the leadstone energy conduits, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. For right now, we're going to throw a servo on this, and you're going to only allow sand. So it's cobble, gravel, sand in a second. Grab one out of here. These barrels are locked, so they're not going to ever... they'll just say 0. You just like shift right click it. I was looking for an item. It's not in my thing anymore, but I was looking for an item. It's not an item. It's not an anything, and you just shift click. What a world. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, it's going to output here. When it does output, we have no way to like round robin it or anything. So if this is gravel, it's either going to go into the gravel block placer, or it's going to go into the first one. So basically, what this is going to end up doing is this is going to fill up with gravel, which technically I can fill you with things that aren't blocks. So once the gravel is full, like it is right now, it should end up in the barrel. Was that at 10 before? I guess we'll just throw a stack in and see what happens. Should end up in here, at which point it can get exported into the sifting line. Sure enough. So if we can do that, we'll make some more sticks here. And also just fill up the cobblestone one as well, I guess. Just so everything's kind of the same. But what happens if you just... well, I guess I didn't get to it fast enough. Anyways, doesn't matter. Throw all this into the void. Don't throw the gravel into the void. But yeah, once that happens, essentially it should be placing gravel once this gets power in a minute. Because we're going to need to sift some dust to get redstone, and that's going to take a minute. I don't know. How do I still have this reception coil? I crafted 3 block placers. I don't know. I guess I made 4. But once it ends up over here, we use our last 3 of these and 3 of these. There's a chance this might not work because I don't know if the face can do anything. Okay, it sure can. So then we set all these to output. Just output all the time, whatever you can. These are filtered, so they're going to only end up where it's supposed to. We're going to need some more chests or something. Hopefully we can get applied energistics very soon. For now, I guess I can output this into an auto compressor. It'll make... I think we have to set it to 2x2 mode or 3x3 mode, but That should help. We might just have to like chain chests for a little bit, but there we go. I think the dust one probably already went, but that should be that really. I'm gonna fill these up with sticks as well, just like we did for the hammer ones, and then tell them to only use first item. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But this will mean we actually backlog gravel in here, which is good. What happens if all this gets full? I don't know. There should... hopefully there's a void upgrade. Ideally, we won't need this ever. I don't know. We can also just increase storage. But let's go ahead and do this. And we do want to tell you first slot only. First slot only. First slot only. And as well, if we ever want to speed this up, we can use this option to aim high or aim low. So we can put some on top that just click and some on the bottom that just click. And I'm pretty sure if you tell it to aim low, it'll aim here. Pretty sure. And then they can just be click machines instead of actually have the stuff because they don't need the stuff. Okay, first slot only. First slot only, first slot only, right click, right click, right click. That should be that. We can hook up the I don't have a pipe. I'm missing literally one. What is it? Lead in the middle? It's like tin lead. I don't know why I have silver. I guess I don't know actually. A bunch of tin. Let's make 8 of those. And that's it. That's the automated everything. Let's see. So that's connected. So the first one's going to go. Filtered to this, filtered to this, filtered to this. Perfect. We just need power over here. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get some dust. This one's still going because it doesn't take much power. So I get technically... I don't think the dynamos keep their power state. So yeah, I'll figure out conduits. I'll sift some dust. Whatever. Okay, still trying to get the sand. I've been using these to hammer, essentially for me. I have noticed though, I guess that's going to go over there. So it's not the greatest thing in the world, but whatever. These would not work with one hammer in the first slot on first slot only. They were just breaking the block like normal, just giving you gravel. Maybe now it's working. I couldn't figure out why it was doing that, so I just dumped a bunch of hammers into it, and I took out all the sticks. Yeah, I guess it's fine now. But now the hammers are all beat up, so I'm just going to set these to round robin. And I guess I'll do the same here. So they're just going to be full of hammers, but like it doesn't really matter. I guess it means I can store more hammers in this system too if I just, you know, throw another one of these. I already have a crafting bench there. If I just do this and then fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. 41, but now each one has 9 in it. And it'll just switch between them at will, so like it doesn't really matter in the end. But this is what I'm up to. Not doing the manual labor myself, I'm just becoming the block placer. And I did fill this one with sticks. It didn't have sticks before. But yeah, that I think is going over here. I don't know where the sand's going. Oh, I guess it's filling this up, which is actually great. You are filtered to sand, right? There we go. So I'm going to take this out and then make some dust, and then that's going to end up in the sifter because there's nowhere else to go except the barrel and then to there. So this is actually perfect. I guess I could turn this one off and use that, but eh. But let's see. Can we spot it going into the sifter? Because it should end up there in a second once it gets out of here. Hello? There it goes. Okay, perfect. So it's working. I just need more redstone so that I can power these guys and like move the dynamo. Is that gonna work? Yeah, and I guess because it's sand, this might get me killed. I can just do this. Okay, it's gonna break a block every once in a while. You can see it going down. And then I guess I can just ride it to the bottom. And then I could put like gravel over here. Oh, gravel, I can't actually do it on this column because of because of the hopper. Anyways, I'll be back once I have power for these and we can end the episode. Goal complete. Leadstone energy conduits. It's really only 80 RF a tick, huh? What are the actual energy conduits called? I guess you upgrade them with, okay, some Invar, and then you get the redstone energy conduits that are 10,000, because 80 is fine in terms of this, because these don't take nearly anything. But this only produces, 40. So only 5 dynamos on that one, and then a billion. Anyways, doesn't really matter right now. I did break this thinking I was going to move it, and then I didn't. Because I don't really need to. It's perfect the way it is. Because then we can come down here and then run 3 right under these block placers. I'm just going to turn that off just because. This last one's going to be a pain. Because I have to break it mid-air, or I can just go right here. There we go. That took a lot less time. And 1, 2, 3. Don't kill me. Perfect. Okay. Everything's getting power now. You heard the sand getting placed. And the dust. No, the gravel and the sand. There's no dust here because dust doesn't break down. I guess this is fine. I'm going to keep the water there. Whatever. And now I'm pretty sure we're finally done. So, let's see. I took all the sand out of here essentially to make into dust, so that's why it's a little bit off. But that's working. So it's going to go gravel into sand. Sand is going to go here. It's going to go to dust. For the rest of time until this fills up. And then until the barrel fills up of dust. So we're really not going to get any sand or excess gravel, because now all the gravel's, because everything's at the same speed. Actually, cobblestone's going to be the slowest because it breaks slower with the hammer. Interesting. We might need to do something about that, but for now, we have a bunch of gravel. Let me just see if it keeps up. I don't think it will. No, there's no way because the cobblestone breaks slower. Okay. So basically all of this, we would need, I'm pretty sure I remember running into this. We essentially need several cobblestone breakers, probably 2 gravel breakers, so that we can have an excess amount of sand and an excess amount of gravel. But we can worry about that later. For now, we at least have, we have a bunch of gravel in here. We have dust coming in, and that means we get some of this. Now this is getting full. I turned a bunch into blocks because it was full. We really don't care about sand, to be honest with you. What does sand get us in the sieve? Certus quartz, damn it. Which we need to solve essentially all of our problems to get applied energistic stuff. I made some toast as well. I think it's better than bread, even though they both say nourishing light meal. Maybe is bread unnourishing? No. Huh. Anyways, I made some toast. And then does our cobblestone generator keep up? Yes, I think it does, just because there's one of these. But if there was multiple, maybe not. Is this expandable? Not the way we have it set up because of the power, I think. Like, we could put a block placer here, an autonomous activator here, but then I'd have to make the items go around, which is fine. But then where do I plug in the power? Plug it in the back. Why don't I plug the power in the back right now? That's a great question. I could do that. I guess I could place a second one of these. And that would solve some stuff, right? Just 2 cobblestone so that we have excess gravel. Which means it gets sent to the barrel. The vacuum hopper is... I think the pneumatic servo's a little slow, but there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. It's not perfect. But it's working. It is working the way we want it to work. We are slowly backing up with dust. So once the barrel fills up, we'll get sand. It's just gonna, be 4,000 items. Is there a chest downgrade? There is not. I don't think. 64 stacks. Automatically output. B-space barrel, I believe, are like linked wireless barrels, which is interesting. I guess we could do that here. Just have another setup somewhere else and link them. We might just want to refactor this when we have more materials. But we have the most important things for now. We have gravel for diamonds and emeralds. Those are more autonomous activators. And then we have dust for redstone, which we need a lot of to make basically anything. And then we're gonna, we get some metals out of that. We can throw them in the smeltery. We'll do that whole pulverizer nonsense in the auto packager next time. Should be pretty easy. Honestly, our resources don't have to come from this either. Theoretically. Like, what's in here? The steelworks and crap. But bees produce everything. Blood magic can get us some things. I don't really think it can get us iron and stuff. Applied energistics. I guess I haven't made the upgrades here. Fluid. And then I guess we have to get to the end of all of these or some of these to unlock the true ending. I also was taking a look at just all the mods here. There's only 15 pages of items. So all we really have here is like, okay, we have Minecraft, which is, applied energistics, mariculture, forestry. It's a lot of forestry. Blood magic, I guess nether ores. I guess that means the nether exists. I was thinking about it earlier. If, like, we make a nether portal, is it also skyblock? Or does it exist? And I guess the nether is probably just normal. Which is interesting. Tinker's Construct. Like, big reactors here. Thermal expansion. Extra cells. Bibliocraft. Thaumcraft. Extra utilities. Carpenter's blocks. Whatever, right? Just building stuff. Mine factory. And then that's kind of like it. Natura for trees and crap. Which... I don't remember. Is that related to... I think that's the one that's related to Tinker's Construct, right? Because that adds the ore berries. And then like extra trees, extra bees is somewhere in here. Was that a mod just called Warp Book? Oh my god, I remember the Warp Book. We can make teleports with that, which doesn't come in handy in a skyblock, but maybe to like the nether and stuff. And then like Carpenter's block, that's really all we have. as far as I know, right? All the bees takes up a bunch of pages. All the trees takes up a bunch of pages. All the weird crated stuff I never liked. All the tinkerer's tools. Pam's Harvest Craft. There's our last one. There's not that many, so there's not that much. Oh my god, there's so many fish. I've never seen... I really don't think I've ever used mariculture. Redstone Arsenal, which is just powered weapons and crap. Iguana Tweaks is just, you know, stuff. Big reactors, which I think we already mentioned. That's it. There's not a ton here. It's really just the end of these couple mods, which is like Blood Magic, Thaumcraft Forestry, Applied Energistics, I guess the Tinker's Steelwork stuff, and Pam's Harvest Craft, and that's it. So, I don't know, it might go pretty quick, but we're going to enjoy it. I'm enjoying automation right now. Honestly, it might go pretty quick. We already have that much dust. I don't know what to do about the storage thing here, because we need sand for Certus Quartz for Applied Energistics. Maybe I can shut off. You know what? That's interesting. Hang on. This is backlogged. These don't have servos. Does a redstone signal to a mine factory block disable it? Yes. It is not placing the sand. It is now placing the sand. Okay. So we can essentially control these. And that honestly might be better. Because we do kind of want Certus Quartz soon. It's going to fill up with sand. But once it's done, it'll go here and go here. We don't really need more dust right now because we have a stack. We'll always need the other two, but I'll put the levers down. We just would like a little bit faster cobblestone. So maybe we give you like a couple iron hammers and just throw them in the mix. How's that sound? Might make things a little faster, but what am I going to do with all these broken hammers? I guess make them into one good hammer, and then we can put that back in the barrel. We'll have to fill this up sometime until we get Applied Energistics, and then we can auto-craft stuff, so that should be fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. What am I going to do between episodes? I guess just kind of let this run for a bit. And I'll probably make a couple more chests and figure out... I guess we can do that right now. It's going to look stupid as all hell. And I guess we can only really afford one. Because I haven't smelted stuff in a while. And we kind of burned through everything I did. But let's go iron chest. Gold chest. And then... And then I guess we just throw it on. Let me look at it this way so I actually know what I'm clicking. Turn this off. I don't know if it'll do one first or it'll just kind of go between them, but whatever. You can't really set a filter on this thing. They'll probably have a bunch of duplicate items, but that's okay. How's our sand doing? Okay. Our gravel is going in here. I really wish you could round robin these. Decrease sending stack size by 1. That doesn't matter. Yeah. There's our iron hammers. Maybe it's clicking a little bit faster. Anyways, I think that's actually it. Oh my god, we have a cow. They can spawn. Now, did you spawn there or did you spawn somewhere else? Either way, we can get animals. Thank goodness. It just took a really long time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Well, I think we try to rush Applied Energistics at this point. We can get this going because this will help in doing that because we're gonna need resources. So we'll look at the pulverizer, we'll look at the auto packager, and whatever else the rest of this chain is here. I can just turn these in, to be honest with you. I should have 10 bones and 10 rotten flesh just sitting around. Just so we can complete one more thing today. There's not a skeleton. I probably use these for bone meal. Oh yeah, I used some for a bone crook too because I thought it might be better. It really wasn't that much better. Yeah, getting power, it's going to be a lot of redstone just to get power over here for a grinder. Hopefully, you know what? I think if we get one more emerald, I think we just put on 3 more autonomous activators. Just to speed these up significantly. Double, essentially, their speed at sifting. I think that's the move. And we could do that aim low thing I was talking about earlier. Just so that we can get some more stuff. Anyways, I'll complete that quest between episodes so that we can see what's going on here and anything past it. I guess we also have to look at mariculture and this bookbinder, and there we go. I killed some zombies. And it's raining, so that's my cue. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.